The following clip you're about to see is a small excerpt taken from my exclusive show on Rumble called Lies You Can Trust. It's fully uncensored because Rumble does freedom of speech. You can check it out live every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. But for now, enjoy this clip. Zelensky recently visited President Trump and J.D. Vance in the Oval Office. How'd that work out for him? Well, seemingly the side of common sense was like, well, that didn't work out very good for him at all. He was acting like an idiot. He was ungrateful. He was disrespectful, there to sign a peace deal. He wanted nothing to do with peace. Trump even canceled the freaking lunch with him. Trump ate him for lunch in front of the cameras. And then J.D. Vance ate what Trump ate for lunch. Trump did a full mama cow maneuver. He ate Zelensky for lunch, barfed him up, and J.D. Vance says, that's not fully digested. Let me have a chance. J.D. Vance eats Trump's lunch, Zelensky, for his lunch. Zelensky, he's not very palatable. J.D. Vance threw him up again, full-on cow style. Trump said, still not fully digested. Let me eat that son of a bitch for lunch one more time. And Trump did, in fact, eat him for lunch and pooped him out the other side. Fully digested, ladies and gentlemen, and flushed him over to Europe where he could beg for just free money from people who might be dumb enough to think a hunk of crap on a plate looks delicious. Not Trump and Vance, ladies and gentlemen. Side of common sense kind of says, that's how it went. In the side of like, tell us what we saw. Oh, Zelensky, feel sorry for him? Trump and Vance were mean to him? Poor Ukraine? Okay. Oh, Zelensky was great. Trump and Vance, they were horrible to him. So we got a little both ends of the spectrum, both equally amusing. One side carries truth, the other side is pretty hilarious. Let's take a look at the hilarious side. Ben Stiller, you'd probably be sitting there, you're watching the clips of Zelensky being eaten for lunch. And you're like, I want to know what Ben Stiller is thinking about this. A guy who was paid allegedly $5 million to go do propaganda stuff in Ukraine was Zelensky. That guy that was paid $5 million to show support to Zelensky, what's he think about Zelensky's Whitehouse appearance? Well, Ben Stiller says, I got something more powerful than words. I've got a Ukrainian flag. I'm just going to leave right here. Put that on Twitter. People commenting on Ben Stiller's tweet are maybe less than agreeable to him. You got Retard Finder, which is such a phenomenal Twitter account. Phenomenal. That is a very 2025 name for a Twitter account. We weren't doing that in early 2024. I found you in a mansion in the USA. Strange. So he specializes in finding retards, implying Ben Stiller. Gotcha. Cat Turd says traitor. Yeah, Ben Stiller, but, here's AI picture. Here's 100 American flags for you. Clown World, go to Ukraine and fight and help them since you care about Ukraine so much. Ben Stiller's like, well, I don't care about Ukraine. I'm literally paid to say I care about Ukraine. Hence the Ukraine flag in my Twitter bio. Ben Stiller really showing them who's boss. This is amazing. I mean, it's really hard for patriots to come back from like, Ben Stiller posted a Ukraine flag. I did hear someone on Twitter recently suggest, because Ukraine is literally abducting men off the street, like kidnapping them to fight in the army against their will, which is just unfortunately a death sentence for them. But I heard someone on Twitter mention the draft for Ukraine, it should just go whoever has a Ukraine flag in their Twitter bio. You've been drafted. Who am I fighting for? Ukraine. I'm not Ukraine. Then you have a fucking flag in your bio. We know you're not from Ukraine. You apparently don't know it. Now go fight in this war that you are so stoked on. Here's something from the other side. Tim Pool, I effing despise these smarmy hypocrites defending Ukraine and Zelensky. Ukraine has given us nothing. They've given us a spot to put money, Tim. Well, to bleed money away. It's like if your arm's bleeding, something to collect the blood has a certain amount of value to it. That's what we've given Ukraine for money. But to his point, yeah, there is no reason to be involved in this war. Yet for some reason, these effing cultists are defending a foreign country they can't find on a map. That's a good point. I don't think I could find it on a map either, but I'm not defending it. By the way, there's the tweet. So we have a lot of heat. You know, I was surprised in my Twitter feed following the Zelensky clown show in the White House, how many, like, I don't even follow these people, but Twitter just shows them to me, like a lot of people just like pouring in support. You see the guy, you know, with a video of Zelensky getting eaten for lunch in the background, and this guy looks like a real man, but he's apparently not. He's just sitting there crying. I found it very entertaining. And I also agree with Tim Pool's sentiments. Like, it is just ridiculous. I think these are mostly brainwashed people. They've had their morality weaponized and is being used in a very destructive way to cheer on a war. The end of the war. No, we don't want the end of the war. We want peace. So we need the war to continue. How long does Zelensky say the end of the far, far away is the end of the war? Okay, we need the war to keep going on for quite a while so we can have peace, right? Everybody wants a peace deal except Ukraine and Zelensky and some of these warmongers. Okay, but the war needs to go on. To get to the truth of the matter, leave it to AI to basically reproduce how this Zelensky, Trump, and Vance meeting went. This is just brilliant. I'm generally not someone who gives a crap about AI, but when I see things like this, I love AI.
That was yours. We thought that baggie belonged to Hunter. You know, I think the Secret Service probably still has it somewhere.
I have been stealing the money.
I'm sorry, what's that now?
I must to speak honestly. I steal many of USA dollars to Ukraine. Millions. Some dollars for some oligarchs also. Some for American bureaucrats also.
Well, we know that, but why are you telling me this?
Because, Mr. Trump, if you end war, we cannot steal any more money. We must continue war.
No, the war must end. Your people are dying, Zelensky. They're dying.
But I want to steal more money. What do you want? Fellatio, I can do it.
No, I don't want fellatio. No.
Are you sure? I did for Biden.
Okay, that is what we call oversharing. Look, there's nothing you have that I want. You're not going to convince me to keep this war going. You don't have the cards.
I not play cards.
No, I know you're not literally playing cards. It's a metaphor. It's like I'm playing 4D chess and you're playing checkers.
No, I not play checkers. There is no checkerboard, you see.
Okay, let's try this. I am in the driver's seat, okay? Do you understand that expression?
No, but we are not in car.
No, you're right. We're not in a car. That's true.
Listen, Mr. Trump, I am actor/comedian. I crave attention. Since the start of war, I get worshipped by presidents. I'm worshipped by Hollywood. If war ends, no more attention, no more worship. With all due respect, Mr. Trump, this war must last forever.
I tell you what, if you agree to end this war, we will do a remake of Friends. And you can play Ukrainian Chandler Bing. How does that sound?
Oh, I love the Friends. This is favorite show of me. I am such a Monica.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's sign the thing, and then I'll go show you the room where Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky did it.
Oh, yes, this is funny because I just say I'm such a Monica. Maybe we will go in a room and you can be Bill Clinton and I will be Monica. Yes?
You know what? Forget the room. Let's just sign the document. Does anyone have a pen? Phil? Where's Phil? I need a pen. Somebody give me a damn pen.
Oh, I think that's brilliant. Here's why I think it's brilliant. Oh, sorry. Is it funny? Absolutely. I think it's hilarious. So well done. And I like the fact that you look at it, you can tell it's AI, so it's not meant to fool anybody. There's some people that probably will be fooled by it. So it's just so funny. But also, I think it is brilliantly expressing through comedy the truth of the matter. Just like, no, I don't want this war to end. There will be no more money. And, you know, that plays as the major theme. That's why I think it's brilliant. What's up, my friend? Here's my abs. Now, it turns out the key to losing weight, it's not in carbs or fats or even in probiotic-rich foods. Nope. The end game to having a healthy weight, as well as more energy in a long, healthy life, comes down to flipping a switch in your body. This switch flushes out unnecessary calories, and Dr. Stephen Gundry calls it the caloric bypass. And by activating this specific process, he has seen thousands of people dramatically improve their health health, even over the age of 50. This includes losing weight, having tons more energy, and having great vibrant health just like you did when you were young by activating one key process. Dr. Stephen Gundry has lost 70 pounds himself through this process, and he's kept it off for 20 years. And his digestive issues are gone, his health is fantastic, and he feels younger and healthier than he did in his 40s. His video has been watched by over 20 million people, and you can watch and learn about it yourself at healthyfat.com/JP. It's linked below, and you can watch the video for yourself to learn how he has kept the weight off at healthyfat.com/JP.